Okay, hello everybody. My name is Aiden and welcome back to another stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Chicago Bulls and Philadelphia 76ers, I guess, watch along. We're going to be diving into the watch along, I guess, to this game, seeing what ends up happening, and all together, hopeful that we could walk away with a big victory here. But before we get any further, if you enjoy the stream at any point and you'd like to see more from me, feel free to like and subscribe to the Aiden Bulls Show YouTube channel. And let me know in the comments, in the chat, what your guys' thoughts are on this game thus far. The Bulls and the 76ers are going to be going at it for the last time this season. We have versed them twice. We have also won twice. Obviously, in different circumstances. The first one was a pretty legitimate victory with Joel Embiid and the crew. No real injuries for Philly. No problems for the Bulls. We walked away with a win there. The second time around, no Joel Embiid on the end of a road trip. A tough road trip, I would say, for Philadelphia. They looked like they were struggling throughout that road trip, and the Bulls handled business at home. And now we're going to battle one more time. The return to Philly for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid back in the game. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling nervous for this game. I can't lie. Again, I think there's going to be big problems coming around for the Chicago Bulls. I'll be honest. Just because, Joel Embiid is very good at getting guys into foul trouble, and Andre Drummond is our only starting center that we actually have. So, if he gets into foul trouble, it's gonna feel like it's already game over for the Bulls. So let's hope that that's not what we see. Let's hope that we actually get the dub here against Philadelphia. We've already got a couple of people in the chat. Tyler says, hey, hello. Let's go Bulls. Let's go Bulls. It's good to see the support bright and early in Australia, but of course, assuming it's different time frames for you guys, time zones. Daniel says, yo, what's going on? I'm excited, man. I am pumped for this. I just woke up, though, so it might not sound like it, but I am very excited. I cannot lie. Okay, so it seems like my earphones aren't working. That's good to know. So... very interesting. There we go. All right, Kelly Oubre starts off the game with the first buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. Walks right into a mid-range opportunity and finds it. Oh, okay. Am I going to stream the game? Nah, I'm not streaming the game. If I stream the game, bro, you can kiss goodbye the channel, man. I'm doing a watch along. If you're able to watch the game yourself and you want to watch it with someone, that's kind of the goals of these watch alongs. Kobe with the pump fake. Kobe drives to the basket, kicks it to AC in the corner. Oh, and it's in and out for AC. Rebound to Tobias Harris. There's a lot of guys for Philly I expect to step up in this game, and Tobias Harris is one of those guys. Embiid, step back mid-range. In and out. They're going to get a long rebound here. And Maxey makes the three for a 5-0 start for Philly. DeMar DeRozan gets wide open in the paint. They all left him. Everybody trying to rotate to the perimeter. DeMar DeRozan just waltzes in for a layup. Trying to stay in the game here. It's been a good start for Philly. Joel Embiid in the post. High and in. He gets his first bucket of the game. Again, it's important for the Bulls to not land in foul trouble here. Is that 3 seconds? A defensive 3-second violation for Joel Embiid. That is going to be a DeMar DeRozan free throw right here. Let's hope he can make it. Keep us alive. Hey, bro, let's go Bulls. Let's go Bulls. That's what I like to see. Bulls Nation is here, ready to go. All right. AC passes from an inbound. And Kelly Oubre reaches. And Pat reaches back. And it looks like there's going to be a foul on Patrick Williams on the drive. Kelly Oubre having an amazing start to this one. Kelly Oubre is going to shoot two. It's been a great start for them. Let's get this win tonight. This would be a massive win for the Bulls if we could get it. A massive win. Again, Philly's going to play with a little bit of extra energy. They've just returned home from a long trip. Joel Embiid is back for the 76ers, and they're going to play with extra energy being at home. So this will be a tough game without a shadow of a doubt. But if we could get it, it would be massively important. As Kelly Oubre makes two. Philly lead by 6 points already to start off the game. Only a couple minutes being played, and they've come out to a great start. DeRozan with all 3 points for the Bulls here. In the post with Tyrese Maxey. Kicks it to White. White in a pick and roll. They try to blitz him. Patrick Williams is going to shoot a three. That's off. Rebound Embiid. Embiid gets to run. Tobias Harris with a transition three. That's a miss. Rebound to Drummond. Not feeling too confident today, but let's go Bulls. Hey, look, if we beat Philly 3 times, that's something to be proud of if we could do it. And Maxey commits the foul on DeMar DeRozan. That is number 2 on Tyrese Maxey early on. So now they have a decision to make. So early in the game, will Philadelphia trust Tyrese Maxey to not commit that 3rd foul? I mean, again, some of these fouls that he's given has been very physical fouls here. The foul on AC at the very beginning, very physical. The foul on DeRozan, just a little bit over eager. That could be the 76ers' downfall if one of their key guys just gets out of here with foul trouble. DeMar makes the first and makes the second. DeMar DeRozan has all 5 points for the Bulls. Keep going at Maxey. Get him out of here. He's out of here. Get that referee out there. We got to ban him from the arena. Batum finds Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid to Maxey. Maxey drives, floaters it up. That's off. And a rebound for DeRozan. AC on the run. Finds Kobe White for 3. It is off. That bounced everywhere except in. And that's a rebound for Maxey. And Tobias Harris gets the easy layup in transition for Philadelphia. 5-11 start for Philly. They need to shoot the 3 points to get going. Joel Embiid gets tagged with a foul here. What's up from Chicago? Hello from Chicago. Is DeMar's about here going to score all our points, man? It's DeMar DeRozan versus the rest right now. Oh, and he misses the free throw. I may have jinxed him. I think for the Bulls, if their 3-point shot isn't falling early, which I still think is too early to tell, but you know, Kobe's missed the 3 and Pat's missed the 3. Getting to the free throw line is exactly what we should do, and that's what we have done to start the game. DeRozan has had a lot of free throws, so we're doing the right things, I would say, just to stay in the game thus far. DeMar's going for 30 plus free throws. I agree. He's already off to a good start in that regard. Io coming back in the game early here. Maxey to Kelly Oubre for 3. It looks like Kelly Oubre's in for one of those classic no one can guard me type of games. He has some of them every now and then. AC, a floater, gets it to go over Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid didn't want to commit that second. We're still fighting in this one. Tobias Harris, he makes a 3. Philly has come out hot from the three-point line. Tobias Harris makes one. Kelly Oubre made the other two. Drummond floater. Rebound to Kelly Oubre. Batum's going to shoot one. Oh, it's one of those games, isn't it? Heavily contested three from Nicholas Batum, but no problem for them as they get going from the three-point line, and it's timeout Chicago here. 20-8 start. Philly has come out all guns blazing as they return home. That's a tough one to see. It's a tough pill to swallow there. That's a shot I think 9 times out of 10 you don't expect people to make, but still, it's still a corner shot. It's still a good 3-point shot, I would say. You just don't expect stuff like that to go in, man. That's tough. We're gonna have to win more. We're gonna have to hit more than 10 plus threes to win today. The last few games is not sustainable. Yeah, look, it's been again. It feels like our 3-point shot isn't falling. I don't think we've made a 3 thus far. That's not to say that we can't make the 3. You know, later on in 2023, you have to live and die by the 3. I wouldn't go that far. But still, you know, you do have to start making threes. You can't have every single game the Bulls struggle from 3. You're going to have to start making some, you know, at a high level there. But again, when the 3-point shot isn't working, the best thing to do is to get to the foul line, get some easier ones to fall. But yeah, when Philly's out here making threes like that, I mean, they didn't make threes like that last game or the game before when we played them, really. So it's going to be a tough one, man. There's no denying that. I hope the Bulls could come back and win this game. I gave a like on your channel. Thank you very much. Look, it's still very early days. We haven't seen the bench for Philly really come out to play here. We haven't really seen, well, you know, we haven't seen the Bulls. Or we've seen Io come in. But other than that, our bench hasn't really come out to play yet. So there's still a lot of answers in this game that we don't know. Let's just hope that this is not a 20-point defeat and we're going to be down 20 points the entire game. And this watch-along is going to become, you know, a bit of a moody one, if you know what I mean. I know what you meant, Jordan. 2024, it's all the same. We're at that stage of our season, you know. January 2024 is here. And everybody's going to keep on forgetting 2024. Like, we're going to keep on saying 2023 because we spent 365 days in 2023. So, yeah, it is what it is. I hate this. I hate the stagnant offense. It is stagnant offense right now. I can't lie. Again, there's some good defense being played by Philadelphia. They're high on the pick and rolls. They are very high on their pick and rolls. They're guarding our perimeter very, very well. So it does force the Bulls to kind of look inwards a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how sustainable this is. A very bad inbound, but Kobe White manages to save it. Kobe a pick and roll to DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan's going to drive inwards. He loses the ball off a jump shot. Maxey in transition. Gets it to go. A very bad start for the Bulls here. What's up, bro? How's it going, my friend? How are you? Chuck these earphones back in. 22-8. Philly have come out with a strong message here. Patrick Williams to Io. Io's going to make this one. In and out. Rebound to Tobias Harris. Bulls with an awful start from the 3-point line. Tobias Harris finds Kelly Oubre in the corner. That's not the guy you want to leave open today. He's already made a few of them. 25-8. They're already up big here. 6 minutes into the game and they're already up this big. We are 0 from 5 from 3 and now 5 from 6. You can tell the difference in the game thus far. All right, Kobe, step back 3. That's off. Rebound to Pat. Someone's got to do something here. Patrick Williams fakes the 3, drives, kicks it to the corner. Io for 3. That's off. That's 0 from 7 from the 3-point line. Joel Embiid's bringing the ball up. He's going to shoot a 3, and he's got it. It is officially 20 points to start this game. We've given up 28 points in half of a quarter. And DeMar DeRozan passes it out of bounds, but it looks like Tobias Harris tipped that. It will remain Bulls ball. We have to try and expose Philadelphia's zone a little bit more. But man, 20 points already. I don't think anyone wanted to see this to start the game. Patrick Williams. Mid-range. That's off. Terry Taylor with an offensive rebound. He's in the game. Io with a floater. We can't make anything right now. We're getting some open shots. Io's had at least 3 open shots since he's come in. Patrick Williams took a contested one. Man, we're not making anything. Kelly Oubre misses the corner 3. Rebound for Terry Taylor. He's had a strong 2 rebound impacts as soon as he comes in. Kobe finally gets something to go from the mid-range. We're going to have to start exposing that zone, man. Joel Embiid's out here playing 24 seconds in the key. So you gotta try and expose that a little bit. Double team, Joel Embiid. Kicks it to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris gets an easy layup. Javon Carter just basically flopped out there trying to take a charge. Kobe, another sidestepping 3. That's off. So we're instantly double teaming as soon as Andre Drummond's out of the game. Is that Patrick Beverley? Yes, it is. He makes the 3. The entire team right now cannot miss from the 3-point line. Io finds a floater. He's missed another easy one. Io's hurting us right now more than he's helping, but this whole team is hurting us more than they're helping. Batum gets an easy layup and 1. Kobe White fouls. Yikes. What do we do about this? I think we need another timeout, Billy. We're down bad right now. 15 points already. No, more than 15 points. 25 points. We're down. And there is a timeout. I believe, I don't know who it's by, but we needed that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a... Look, Bulls have had bad starts to games. Don't think I've ever seen the Bulls down by 25 with about 5 minutes left in the quarter. You know, I've seen 20. I've seen 21. We came back from a 21-point deficit against Miami. It was like 21-1. But 25 points down in the first quarter might be the worst we have seen this season. I cannot tell a lie. Maybe I am telling a lie, but not knowingly. I'm sure we've had bad quarters, but that's painful. Disgusting. This is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous start. Again, DeMar DeRozan has 6 out of our 10 points, I think. And Philly can't miss from 3. I think they're 7 from 9. And at the end of that quarter, some of those threes were just open, you know. It wasn't like the Batum one where there was 2 people on him. He just shot over them, you know. There's nothing you can really do about that. But the Joel Embiid 3, wide open. Ain't nobody near him. They want him to shoot that shot, and he shot it. He shot it well. And then obviously Patrick Beverley open in the corner as well. Not a prolific scorer, Patrick Beverley, but I think everybody can make open ones. You got to put a hand out at least. Make the extra effort there. Look, this Bulls team, they are very defensive focused, man. They have been all season. They're still a top defensive team. I mean, at some point, pride has to come into the situation here. You cannot let some other team destroy you in this way. They're destroying you in situations that you pride yourself in. You know, there's got to be something's got to give here. This is an unacceptable start for the Bulls. We can't see, I guess, everybody just fly from the 3-point line and expect us to, you know, to walk away with a win. It's a bad start. Some might even say this start is insurmountable to begin the game. I don't know. I don't know. This is ugly. This is actually crazy. This is a terrible start. I feel like we're shocked a little bit. You know what I mean? We're a little bit stunned out here. This is like they've come in round one of a boxing fight and they've went for the final blow already. You know, they're going for the knockout in round one. They're trying to Jake Paul us, man. This is ridiculous. They were showing highlights of Mo Cheeks there. Maurice Cheeks, not too shabby. All right, Batum makes his free throw. 26 points here. Javon Carter gets blocked from the three-point line. Man. Joel Embiid can't pick that up. You can't just block him. That's number 2 on Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid literally just trying to shepherd Io away from the ball. You simply just can't do that. You got to accept the turnover, my friends. This man's using hip action to get Io away from the ball. Okay, Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey both on 2 fouls, but let's be honest, they're not the two that are really hurting us right now. They're going to trust Joel Embiid out here to play with his 2 fouls. Maxey's on the bench. This is an ugly start, a bad first quarter from the Bulls. This is the worst first quarter I've seen. DeMar DeRozan makes the mid-range. He seems to be the only one that can really shoot consistently right now. Tobias Harris finds Joel Embiid. Drummond hasn't got a foul yet, I believe. This is a good start for Drummond. Kelly Oubre to Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley finds Kelly Oubre. And that's a foul on DeRozan. Kelly Oubre gets a wide-open dunk. Again, this is something we expected. We expected Philly to come out hot. We expected Philly to play well at home. They're going to be excited to be back in Philadelphia. We had to match the energy. So far, we're not matching anything. In terms of maybe fouls, we're matching them. But that's about it. We have been awful to start this game. Kelly Oubre makes the free throw. Bulls have scored 12 points with 3 minutes to go in the quarter. DeRozan out here in the post. Kicks it to Javon Carter. To Drummond. We need to see some movement of that ball here. DeRozan gets the ball. Passes to Io. Io's going to drive in. Find Drummond. Drummond. Post hook. Not even a post hook. It's a jump hook. And he misses. And Joel Embiid gets another rebound. Brings it down the floor. Trying to post up Andre Drummond. A double team. He shoots over it. Oh my goodness. Joel Embiid shoots over the double team. That's insane. 27-4 start, bro. Oh, that's a 24-7 run. My apologies. The actual start's been even worse. Good defense by Kelly Oubre. Caruso fakes the 3. Drives to the paint. Fade away. Got it. Hi. Why do they keep trying for Drummond knowing he can't shoot? Because Joel Embiid's kind of playing a mini zone in that paint. So the jump hook is there for Drummond. He does have to make it, though. Joel Embiid shoots the 3. That's off. Rebound Caruso. 41 points we've given up. Kelly Oubre gets tagged with a foul there on Alex Caruso. I don't know if that's free throws or not. Kobe White back in the game. Javon Carter sits out. This is a root, or I don't even know what that means. But Bulls are not NBA level. Look, they've not had a good start, but look, we've beat Philadelphia the game before. We're winning more than we're losing still. I wouldn't say we're not NBA level, but we're not on Philly's level. We all know that. DeRozan mid-range, got it. DeMar DeRozan, the only consistent here for the Chicago Bulls. Hopefully trying to get a spark from somebody else. DeRozan's got 10 of our 16. Patrick Beverley. Morris misses the fadeaway. Rebound for Drummond, but he loses it. And House gets the slam. We lost. Even the rebounds we can't do well. That's usually what Drummond does. Kobe White trying to find his way into the paint, gets swatted. And it's an offensive foul by Kobe White. Joel Embiid got the clean block anyway, but Kobe White gets tagged with that foul. Yeah, he runs right into him, and Joel Embiid says no. So a rough start here. 2 fouls for Kobe. Patrick Beverley. House misses the 3. Rebound for Drummond. AC trying to dribble his way into the paint. Misses the layup. Drummond with an offensive rebound. He wants to go up. He gets the layup. Hi. Morris brings the ball up. This is a weird situation here. And DeMar DeRozan gets another foul called on him. Is that number 3 on DeMar? DeMar's got 2. Everybody's got 2 fouls, man. Hi. Pat coming back into the game. DeMar DeRozan coming out of the game. I don't know if that's the right idea. If I'm DeMar, I'm staying ready just in case on the offensive end here. Don't sit down, DeMar. We need you, buddy. Joel Embiid trying to dribble past Drummond. A tough shot for Joel Embiid. Good defense by Drummond in the end. A little bit of a push-off that wasn't called. AC wants to run. 1 second left. Air ball 3. And that's the first quarter. The first quarter has come to an end. Smacked, punched, sucker punched. First round knockout. The Bulls are down 43-18. This is insane to talk about at the beginning of a quarter. I don't think I've seen this bad of a quarter. Well, to be fair, this is the worst quarter I've seen from the Chicago Bulls in general. But something remotely close to this I've not seen in a very long time. We're talking Orlando Magic 33-point halftime performances. That's the route that we're going down at this point. That's how bad these quarters have been, or this quarter has been for the Chicago Bulls. And look, this is a bad start to an away trip right now. We got another game after this against the Knicks, and you started off this mini road trip. It's only 2 games, but you started off this mini road trip horribly. And that does not set a good tempo when we have an opportunity to face the Knicks the next game. And the Knicks are looking solid with OG Anunoby out there as well. So you have to start this game off right. Look, I think we can all agree as Bulls fans. I'm going to say it. If you guys agree or not, that's really up to you. I never expected at the beginning of the season to beat Philadelphia 3 times. And coming into this game, I've said it for a while. It's so important if we could beat Philly. It's a massive game for the Bulls if we could beat Philly 3 times. Because there's not a lot of teams out there in the NBA that are going to beat the Philadelphia 76ers 3 times. So if we could have done it, that would have been massive for our season, advancing us into the standings. But yeah, so far, Philly have just kind of sent a message here showing their true quality against the Chicago Bulls. And we're just sitting here taking it right now. And that does set the tempo really, really poorly for this game, for the next game against the Knicks. We have to step it up. You have to come back in this game. You know, you cannot let a road trip start like this. This is the worst way to start a road trip right here. Really, really, really bad start. Bulls are not NBA level. We are NBA level, but we're not an elite basketball team. The Bulls are not elite. Yeah, I mean, this game, they're not playing elite basketball, that's for sure. This is one of the worst starts I've seen in a while. There is no offense being run, just ISO ball every possession. Look, I don't think ISO ball has been played every possession, but I think you're noticing ISO ball because that's the only thing that's actually working right now. I mean, the ball movement that we're showing and the threes that we've had some open shots in this game. Io's had so many open floaters that he's missed. Kobe's had some step backs that he's missed. You know, Javon Carter got blocks from a 3-point shot. It's not isolation that's really hurting us right now. DeMar DeRozan has all of our points because he's the only one making a shot. No one else is making a shot. The shot selection, I would assume, outside of DeRozan maybe having like 6 shots, it's very well spread at the moment. I think the Bulls need to stop living at the 3-point line if it's not falling. That's what I think. This is the worst team in the league. I wouldn't go that far. There's a couple teams worse than us. It's the Boston game all over again. Let's hope not. Let's hope that there's a comeback in here for the Bulls. A sidestepping 3 for Tyrese Maxey. That was missed. Rebound DeMar DeRozan as the second quarter begins. Kobe White attacks the paint. High off the glass. Gets it to go. Bulls down by 23 points in the second quarter here. All right, Morris to Reed. Oh my. Stacey King just said something very interesting as Reed makes the midi. This is the largest deficit we've had in the first quarter since the Golden State Warriors 2 years ago, I believe, where we were down by 26 points. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the game that Lonzo got hurt. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was either that or Boston. One of those games Lonzo got hurt in. I could be wrong though. But that was the last time we went down this badly in the first quarter. So that goes to show the factual evidence is there. This is our worst quarter of the entire season, that first quarter. I mean, there's no surprises there, but we've had a lot of bad starts to games. This is officially the worst one. There you go. Fun facts with Aiden. Not so fun, I guess, because this is not a fact that we want to have. DeRozan at the free throw line makes the first. We're going to need a big quarter here. Makes the second. All right, 22-45 here. Maxey. Trying to get that ball into Marcus Morris. Dalen Terry guarding. This is not a matchup I like. Morris working in the post. And there is a foul called. Who's that on? Dalen Terry gets called for the foul. I personally think that's a bad call. But let's take a look at the replay here. There's a little bit of body contact. Again, veteran move there, but there's not a lot in that. That's definitely because Dalen Terry's a young guy. If that was somebody else, if that was a vet, I don't think they get that call. But Morris misses the first free throw, I believe, so that's a good sign, but don't lie. And the second was made. 24 points. We're going to have to keep trying to get stops with Joel Embiid out of the game right now. All right, ball in Terry Taylor's hands right now to DeRozan. DeRozan, ISO, got the mid-range. My. Now it does feel like we're playing a lot of ISO ball. Maxey to Morris. Morris, mid-range. That's off. Rebound, Kobe White. Kobe drives, and there's a foul on Philly. And that's on Springer. The youngster from Philly. Or not from Philly. I don't really know much about him, to be honest. It's a bad pass from Kobe, but that is saved by Terry Taylor. Kobe in the pick and roll. Reed tries to block. Kobe high off that not off the glass, but a high floater goes in. Bulls down by 20. Is there a mini run incoming here? We're going to need a big run, to be honest. Maxi with the step back. Good defense by Javon Carter. Better offense by Maxi. Makes a step back three in our faces. And the run. Oh, look, it was a mini run anyway. It's over. The Bulls have yet to make a three. Javon Carter. Oh, wow. Dalen Terry airballs the three, and Terry Taylor saves it to no man's land. And that's 0 from 11. My favorite number, 11. But this is not the way I want to see those numbers, man. I want to see 11 from 11. We have not made a three in a quarter and a third? Something like that? A quarter and I don't know, man. Alright, Springer wants to drive. Reed to Maxi. Is Maxi going to make another one? Maxi sizing up Javon Carter. Moves to his spot. He misses the shot, though. Rebound, Dalen Terry. Good effort on the glass there. Kobe White. Can some offense... Oh, we need some offense. Javon Carter in the corner. He misses the three. We are 0 from 12. Ay, ay, ay. Morris. He works in the post. Misses the mid-range. Rebound to Dalen Terry again. Io on the run. Io going for the layup. He gets absolutely swatted by Springer. Oh, the energy level's just in here for the Bulls right now. And he's going to shoot it as well. That would have been a game-changing sequence there for Springer if he was to make that. Kobe White wants to drive. And he gets the and one. Again, our shot selection has not been bad, man. But we're not making a single thing right now. You know when they say when you make shots, the basket feels like an ocean? It's so hard to miss. You know, when you're in one of those modes. I'm sure most of you guys know what I'm talking about. Even if we play just basic basketball, you know, with your friends and stuff like that, you get in those moments where you don't miss shots. It's the complete opposite for the Bulls. It feels like there's a lid on the basket right now. It feels like there is no threes allowed for the Chicago Bulls, you know? We put a setting on. We've turned the sliders up. We just can't make a shot right now. Kobe White, by the way, steals the and one. He makes the free throw. Bulls still down by 20 points here. Maxi. And there's a foul on Terry Taylor here. This is really bad. Hope we can come back. That comeback is going to take all game to complete if we're going to do it. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. I'll say that. But it's not impossible. But it ain't going to be easy. It's going to take all game. And we're going to have to start making some changes here. Some open threes. We can't be missing them. These are open shots that we're missing here. When you can't hit 1-3, the paint will never open up for you. Exactly. This is the problem we had last season. I'm sure you guys all remember this. Miami were the absolute best at doing this as well. I remember Miami doing it well, but every team did this. When the Bulls couldn't make their threes, every team at some point went into a zone for a couple of possessions and forced the Bulls to shoot threes. That's the only way it's going to work. They're going to cram the paint. DeMar DeRozan's eventually going to get very, very quiet in the game because they're going to start playing zones or box and one to get DeMar DeRozan off that ball because no one else is really beating them here. Kobe White gets another layup and it looks like he's down on the floor. He's fine. He's getting back up. But another Philadelphia 76ers foul. I don't know who that's on. I wasn't looking. There is a replay here. Looks like that foul's on Reed. Kobe White almost gets the and one, but yeah, look, you have to start making these threes are open. This is nothing fundamentally wrong with the Bulls' offense right now, except we can't make the shots. The ball movement is there, the right play is there, the right shots are there, but they're not being converted. I don't care who you are. You could be Golden State, you could be the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, Philly had a game like this last night, or last time we played them. But they couldn't buy a three-point bucket to save their life. Not one person could make a three for Philly when we played them the last time out. Doesn't matter who you are. If you can't make open shots, you're never going to win basketball games. I hope we don't break the Rockets' missing record. We're on the trajectory, you know. Is that the playoff record? They missed like 43s or something like that? 41 threes? That's crazy. Let's hope it doesn't get that bad. Well, are they checking for a flagrant foul here? Alright, they were calling for a flagrant foul, but it's only a common foul here. So Kobe White will go to the line for 2 shots. No flagrant on Reed, which I think is the right call. Never really thought in the first place that was a flagrant. Just looked like a hard play. You got a piece of the ball as well. So, yeah, don't think there was a flagrant necessarily there for the 76ers. So Reed's going to go to the line here to shoot 2. Not Reed, sorry. Kobe White going to the line to shoot 2. He makes the first. Joel Embiid back in the game. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. All right, Kobe sizing up that second free throw. Gets it to go. All right, Maxey bringing the ball up. Kobe White's got 11 points. He scored 9 of them this quarter. Only 2 players at double figures for the Bulls right now, and Kobe's taking a lot of shots to get there. Joel Embiid in the post. Double team straight away. Tobias Harris is going to drive into the paint. Fade away mid-range. Got it. Again, a contested shot for Tobias Harris, but it falls. Dalen Terry goes up for a layup. Terry Taylor with the offensive rebound. Io's going to get another one. What's the call here? I don't know what happened there, but it's going to be Philadelphia ball. I don't know if there's a foul. It's a kick ball by Terry Taylor when he tries to go for the offensive rebound. And there's a timeout here for the Bulls anyway. So, 21 points. The Bulls have managed to bring it back a little bit. I mean, we're down by 26 at one point. We're now down by 21. So, 5 points we managed to, cut off of that lead. That's still, it's not going to be enough. We're not going to cut 5 points every quarter and win the game. So, we have to go on a bigger run here. That's the only way. And I don't see how you go on a bigger run with Joel Embiid in the picture. I really don't. This ain't going to be an easy game, man. We should have never let them get out to this lead in the first place. I was about... hold on. This Bulls team is terrible. They're playing very terrible basketball. I agree, Brian. I was about to say, did Austin Reeves get traded to the Bulls already? Like, I missed something. I don't know what you're talking about, man. If Austin Reeves got traded to the Bulls, where is he, bro? We need him. We need someone to make a shot. At least Austin Reeves can create his own shot. We need someone to do something. Bring Austin Reeves here right now. I'll take D'Lo right now. I'm joking. I'm joking. Great work from Kobe in DeMar's time off the court. Get it. I'll cut it from 29, but we can't seem to get lower than 19. That seems to be, around about there. Again, we're not going to cut nothing if Joel Embiid's coming into the game, bro. Like, it'd be crazy. You kept saying Reeves. I meant Reed from the 76ers. Reed. Paul Reed. My apologies if I said Reeves. But I meant Reed. He was, foul trouble, whatnot. But we need, again, where is Austin Reeves, bro? We need him. Tell the Lakers to hurry up, man. Stop wasting our time. The Bulls are having a bad first half. Yes, they are. They are having a very bad first half. They're playing well in the second quarter, but when you're down 29, it just feels like it's insurmountable, you know? You can have a good quarter, but it won't mean anything when you're down 29. So a no-name then? Yeah, well, I think Reed is a respectable player. But other than that, yeah, it's not Austin Reeves, bro. We need Austin Reeves right now. Like, get that guy on a flight right now and tell him to make it by the fourth quarter. That's how badly we need Austin Reeves right now. Anyway, all jokes aside, Drummond's back in the game here. So it looks like we're going to try and match up with Joel Embiid with Drummond. Drummond, look, on the bright side, the thing that I was worried about, Drummond in foul trouble, has not happened. So that's good to see. But again, we're looking at minute positives in an overall massive negative here. Drummond gets a steal on Joel Embiid. DeRozan in transition. And it's a bad pass. He tries to pass to Drummond, turns it over. And Joel Embiid, cherry picking on the other side of the court, gets an easy layup. Man. Io's going to get an easy layup. That's a good that's a good take right there from Io. We need some of those easier ones. I had to take a break to clap some cheeks and look at the score. I ain't ever clapping. It's unlucky, man. That's tough. And that's a turnover. Who turned that over? Dalen Terry turns it over. Oh my goodness. It's still 23 points. That's rough. I don't know how you turn that over. Alright, the ball's in Joel Embiid's hands in the post. Double team comes, doesn't matter. He shoots over both. AC comes for the double teams, just shoots over him. AC to Pat. Pat sizes up, pump fakes, moves it to Caruso. Caruso misses the three. Is that 0 from 13? Patrick Williams shoots a three. That's the first one made. Patrick Williams. Who would have thought Patrick Williams makes the first three? To be honest, I thought that, but still. 1 from 14 from 3. That's crazy. Philly misses their 3. Rebound to Io. To Patrick Williams. Pat in the pick and roll. Finds his way to the mid-range. Kicks it to Drummond. Drummond almost turns it over. Resets it to Io. Io to Drummond. Drummond with the spin move. Kicks it to AC. 4-3. In and out. 1 from 15. Wow. Batum to Joel Embiid. Back to the Batum for 3. Oh, he almost got the roll. That would have been a heat check moment for Batum there. Io in the pick and roll. Tries to find AC. AC with the fake. In the paint. Misses the hook. Drummond with the offensive rebounds. And he gets Joel Embiid to commit to the pump fake. Joel Embiid with 3 fouls. Best case scenario there for Andre Drummond. Forced Joel Embiid to jump. Oh, man. Again, it's not going to matter if we foul out Joel Embiid if we're still down by 23. But I guess the best thing we can do is to get Joel Embiid out of the game as Andre Drummond misses a free throw. This game is sad to watch. It's very sad to watch. This team is playing like butt cheeks. They are playing like butt cheeks. You think AK could work out a trade with Denver for Jamal Murray? No. No, we missed both. Anyway. No. Denver's not going to walk away from a championship team one season after winning it. I don't think we're going to get anybody from the Denver Nuggets. That's just my opinion. I'd love a Jamal Murray on this team. I think he's a solid player. But I don't think we could get a Jamal Murray. I don't think Zach LaVine makes sense for Denver either when they've got a guy like Michael Porter Jr. It just doesn't make sense. Kobe White almost shoots that 3. He fakes it. Kicks it to DeMar. DeMar finds Io to Kobe. Kobe, another missed 3. Is that 1 from 16? Am I keeping track right? Kelly Oubre, he sits. I feel like he's made like 4 threes, Kelly Oubre, and it's a timeout. Bulls down once again, big. It's literally 27 points, I believe, right now. The Rockets missed 27 three-pointers. That's the record. Well, we're well on our way. We are literally we are 1 from 16. Man. We are down bad. I don't even know how to respond to this. Yeah, just wave the white flag. We are down bad. Striking out from the 3, my homie. Little rookie at the bar on ladies' night. Fair enough. Who would pay to see this? Unfortunately, we pay to see this. No disrespect, but that's what we do. I paid money to watch this game. I apologize for everybody that did pay money to watch this game. If you're just watching the watch-along and not actually watching this game, well, at least you're getting some free, you know, free content out here, I guess. Some Bulls fan misery right now. But if you actually paid to watch this game, like me, unfortunately, that's the sacrifice you have to make, man. When you're a Bulls content creator, you have to pay to watch the games. If you're just a Bulls fan that has money to pay for League Pass, you have to watch this stuff, man. Well, to be fair, you don't have to watch it, but I have to watch it, unfortunately. You know, if this gets to like 40 or 50 points, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on 2K and I'm gonna put it on rookie mode, and we're gonna have a Bulls vs 76ers rematch, I reckon, on 2K. That's what I think we should do. By 40 points, forget the game, bro. Anyway, I'm just playing around. We could do that, but I don't know, man. It's sus out here, man. It's tough. It's tough out here. All right. Timeout done. Stacey King just said Kobe White in the last 5 games is shooting 3 from 30 from the 3-point line. That is brutal. It represents everything that's gone wrong for the Bulls right now. AC to DeRozan. Kobe fakes the shot. Drives to the paint. Finds Ayo in the corner. Ayo won't shoot that. Finds AC. Someone's got to shoot the ball. AC does shoot it. Drummond gets the putback. Good work, Andre Drummond. Again, Drummond has not been bad, man. He's been solid on Joel Embiid. He's as solid as you can be on Joel Embiid. There's no stopping a guy like him, but he's the best that we've got right now, and he's doing well. Speaking of Joel Embiid, and that is a foul, and that foul is on DeMar DeRozan. So Joel Embiid is going to go to the line here to shoot his 2 free throws. What's some common passwords? I borrowed my homie's laptop and I've tried to break in 72 times. I think it's about to lock me out. 72 times, they should have locked you out already, my friend. I don't know any common passwords, bro. I don't know. Joel Embiid makes the first. And the second has been made. 17 points for Mr. Joel Embiid thus far. Kobe White finds Ayo in the corner. If this doesn't fall, Ayo makes the 3. Put Phillips in. I'd like to see Julian Phillips right now. Some positive in this big negative. Maxi in the pick and roll with Embiid. Tobias Harris in the corner. In and out for Tobias Harris. Rebound for Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. DeRozan mid-range. That's off. Rebound Tobias Harris. Philly are running. They're going to slow it down. Tobias Harris in the post. Joel Embiid sizes up the three. Shoots it. Gets it to go. Joel Embiid with 2 threes on the night. As he's made the same amount of threes as the Bulls. Kobe White mid-range. That's off. Kelly Oubre just can't get the rebound. It's going to stay Bulls ball. Bring Felicio back. Felicio, bro, Billy Donovan would love Felicio. I'm not going to lie, bro. This man loves that small ball center. Could have used him. All right. It looks like there's a foul on Kelly Oubre here, so the Bulls are going to go to the line. I don't know who we fouled, but someone's going to the free throw line. It's Alex Caruso at the line. Felicio was supposed to be the next Shaq. Man, that's a typical Bulls mistake that they make, bro. A guy had one good season. They signed him on for multiple years, bro. No one could trade him. Oh, man. Bringing me back to the good old days. I might watch some Bulls games with Felicio in them, just for a laugh. All right, Alex Caruso makes both. I think he made both. 68-42. Seems to be around the margin that it's always been. We've not really made a dent in this lead at all in this quarter. Joel Embiid makes the midi. Oh, Drummond. Drummond turns it over. He goes for a shot. Slips out of his hands. And turns it over. Man, I woke up for this. Come on, man. One minute to go. AC tips it out of bounds. Felicio was the team move version of Shaq. Man, I even think that's a bit of a compliment, I reckon. That's still a compliment for him, I would say. I would fight cancer than be forced to watch this. Don't say that. Oh, come on, Blake. Cancer's a very serious thing, man. I'd rather watch this than have cancer. All right. One good season, averaging 5, 1, and 5. Yeah, man. Hey, it's solid stats, man. Solid stats. This is ugly. Patrick Beverley in transition. Tobias Harris gets the layup and one. Kobe White fouls. What do I even do at this point, man? Like, I really... If this was me, if I did not do watch-alongs, or I didn't have a YouTube channel, I'm not going to lie, I would have turned the game off by now. I don't really know what to do in this situation. Like, I could get really, really mad. I could throw tantrums. I could say some really bad stuff about these players, but I don't feel like doing that. I never usually feel like doing that. Like, before I get to those types of moments, I just turn the game off. I don't know what to do here. This is an ugly start for the Bulls. This is probably the worst start we've had all season. At least we've beaten the 33-point mark, but we've given up almost 75 points in a quarter, in a half. That's bad, man. DeMar, 3-point shot. That's off. Joel Embiid just running, shoots the 3. Almost bounces in. That's half time. Bulls down by 31 points. And look at Joel Embiid just skipping to the locker room. Philly are absolutely balling out at the moment. Oh my goodness. 73-42. That is the score. You are not, your eyes are not deceiving you. If you've just waken up and you know your eyes are all blurry, you're looking at the score. That is the correct score. 73-43 right now. 42. It's even worse. The Bulls are down by 31 points in the half. And there's so much that's gone wrong for the Bulls. I can't even describe it to you. But I guess the number one thing that everybody's going to take away from this game is the three-point shot. We can't make a three. I think we've made 2 threes in the half. That is last season Bulls written right all over it. Not being able to make a three-point shot. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that's so surprising. Our shot selection has not been bad. You would think with making 2 threes only in the game that our shot selection would be the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not been like that, man. All of our threes are open shots. They are open threes. But we can't make any of them. Like, literally any of them. I just don't know what to say. Like, bro, did our shooting coach take a week off or something? You know, this past week, we've not shot the ball well. I don't know what the goal is there. I really don't. I really, really don't. This hurts. But that's the biggest difference in the game. I think our defense has not been great. Again, we've given up 73 points in the half. So to say our defense has been good is just wrong as well. But man, again, our ass is handed to us and we just have to take it, I guess. And to think there's another game. Oh, we got a back-to-back, man. We got a game tomorrow. All right. Switch to the Celtics and Thunder later. Why not? 50-point loss coming. 50 points. Yeah, it's possible. That's the saddest thing. Like, what you're saying is not out of reach. The Bulls got their asses cooked. Yes, they did, Brian. Yes, they did. This is unacceptable. Again, we have had open shots. I'm not even going to give Philadelphia credit for their defense. I'm not, because we've had open shots. I wouldn't say we're losing to ourselves here because Philly are cooking on the other end and we can't defend to save our lives. But it's as simple as this. If you don't make open shots, how do you expect to win a game? You can't. I'm sure Billy Donovan is going to be saying the same things in the locker room. How can you expect to come back? How can you expect to make a game competitive? How can you expect to win a game? Send it to OT, whatever your goals are in this game, if you can't make open shots. We've had some open ones. I've not been impressed with Philly's defense today. I've been very impressed with their offense. Their offense has crushed us in a nutshell. But we're not doing well at all, man. 2 from 16, 2 from 17 from the three-point line. They ain't going to cut it in any game. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying. Final 50-104. Look, at this rate, Philly's going to drop 140 points on us. You know, if they have the exact same exact same half as they had in the first half, it's 140 points. That's how bad this could be. I'm concerned with Kobe being 3 from 30. How can he be so cold? The thing about Kobe is he's cold from the 3. But everywhere else, he's not doing badly, man. He's got double-digit points for the Bulls, I believe. He's getting to the foul line. He's making layups and mid-ranges. But from the three-point line, the guy just forgot how to shoot, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not like Kobe White's doing everything wrong, but the one thing that he is doing wrong is just stands out so much in a game like this. It's hard. It's hard to cope with. It's hard to understand, man. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. 3 from 30 is a lot. Anyway. What can we do? Let's look at the stats. Oh, I don't want to look at the stats, man. I don't want to look at the stats. All right. So, DeMar DeRozan has 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist, 4 from 7 from the field. I think he's the only one with anything of remote good efficiency. No one else has been efficient for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan has been a standout in what has been a very miserable game to watch. He's shooting over 57% from the field. It is what it is. Patrick Williams only 3 points, 1 from 3 from the field. Patrick Williams needs more shots. Simple as that. The guy's been locked up. He needs to. This is again reminding me of the old Patrick Williams and the old Chicago Bulls. He has to have more shots in the game. Andre Drummond 4 points and 10 rebounds. Again, I don't think Andre Drummond's been that bad. Efficiency-wise and scoring-wise, he's been bad, but that's always been the case with Drummond. He's never really had strong efficiency. But I don't think he's been bad on Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid's just too good, man. It's as simple as that. Caruso, 5 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. 2 from 9. Again, we're talking about everybody else's efficiency. AC has been super inefficient today. Technically, he's the most inefficient player in our starting lineup, so there you go. Kobe's got 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. 4 from 9 from the field, but 0 from 4 from the three-point line. Wow, is that... So, literally, Kobe White has missed... He's missed 5 shots in total, and 4 of them are from the three-point line. So, he's only missed 1 shot from inside the three-point line. If I'm Kobe... I think you just got to keep attacking, bro. Like, don't settle for the 3 no more, man. Like, it's getting bad out here. And then Io has the only bench points for the Chicago Bulls. Io has 5 points. Our bench, not been here. Not been here at all. Our bench has been disappearing. I'm looking at Javon Carter. I'm looking at Terry Taylor. I'm looking at Dalen Terry. Those are the only guys that we've played outside of Io. We miss Torrey Craig, man. That's all. I'm going to say that off of our bench. We miss some Torrey Craig because no one else can find a bucket yet. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. Call me stupid. Call me biased. Call me whatever you like. A game like this, we miss Zach LaVine. I'll say it. No one else will say it. Everybody thinks we play better without Zach LaVine. And look, we have been. I'm not going to sit here and say everybody's wrong. Ha ha. Look, you know, we need Zach LaVine or anything like that. But we miss Zach LaVine in this type of game. When we need a bucket, Zach LaVine can provide a bucket. And he'll provide an extra threat out here that we need because no one else is stepping up to the plate, man. But everybody wants to just blame Zach for every problem that we have. I mean, this is a wake-up call for a lot of people here. To think Zach LaVine is the only problem that we have. This is a wake-up call. And Vucevic as well. But with Vucevic, I think with Vucevic, nothing really makes a difference. Maybe offensively would be better, but Vucevic would have got cooked defensively as well. But with Zach LaVine, again, it's a wake-up call. Don't ever assume that there's only one problem for the Chicago Bulls, and that's the only problem that we have. Don't ever assume that. There's always multiple problems with a losing team. Whether it's Detroit, whether it's the Bulls, whether it's... Who else? The Spurs, whether it's any team. Even teams on neutral records like the Lakers. I think the Lakers are 17-17 right now. They've gone from winning the in-season tournament to having a really bad stretch of basketball. There's always more than one reason. You can't just blame one person and say, that is it. You are the reason. I think the Bulls showed some sparks without Zach LaVine, but ultimately, as we're starting to come down from that high of how good we're playing, we see more problems come along. I like the fact that we're playing team basketball. It's the only thing that I like when Zach LaVine is out of the lineup. But there are still problems here that have not been really targeted, if you know what I mean. We could use Zach in a game like this. Yep, I did read your minds. Again, when we're down by 31 points and we need buckets, we could have used Zach LaVine in this game. But we could also, to play, I guess, both sides here, we could have used a trade by now. Again, where's Austin Reeves, man? We're waiting for you, buddy. Where are ya? Come on down, man. We don't got all day here, bro. If we're going to lose like this until January, this is bad. Is it time for a rebuild yet? Technically, this is supposed to be our rebuild. If we're not playing Zach, it depends on what we trade. If we trade Zach for young guys, I would consider this a rebuild. Instead of a retool, but I don't know. We need a game like this. We miss Javonte Green and Derrick Jones Jr. too. Bro, Derrick Jones Jr. for the Mavericks versus Derrick Jones Jr. for the Bulls is night and day. Derrick Jones Jr. for the Mavericks is gone insane, bro. I don't know what's happened to him, but this guy's turned into a menace. Derrick Jones Jr. for the Bulls. I like Derrick Jones Jr., but we'll just put him at backup center. That's what we would have done today. And he would not have helped there. I'm sorry, he wouldn't have. we would have just played him at backup center because we don't have Vucevic, and we would have sucked. I don't think Derrick Jones Jr. does much for the game today. Javonte Green. I like Javonte Green. I just don't know. When you're down 31, does a guy that averages 10 points per game really help that much? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't even want to look at Philadelphia stats, but look, we have to play both sides here. This is a Philadelphia versus Chicago Bulls watch along. I think it's an injustice to not look at Philadelphia stats, even though it's gonna hurt. So let's take a look. Look at how well spread the scoring has been for Philadelphia, by the way. Batum has 9 points. Very efficient from the field. He's shooting 66% from the field. Tobias Harris has 12 points and 5 rebounds. 71% from the field. Joel Embiid, 22 points and 8 rebounds. 9 for 14 from the field. That's 64%. Kelly Oubre, 16 points and 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. 83% for Kelly Oubre. Man, these guys are getting A-pluses out here. Tyrese Maxey has 9 points, 1 rebound and 4 assists. He has been the most inefficient starter at 42%. The only player that has more efficiency on our team compared to Tyrese Maxey is DeMar DeRozan. No one else has been that efficient, which is shocking. Patrick Beverley, 3 points. He's 100% from the field, I believe. And House has 2 points. He's 50% from the field. Reed has 2 points. He's 100% from the field. So, efficiency galore out here for the Philadelphia 76ers. That hurt, I can't lie. That hurt. Alright, so someone said to watch the Celtics and Thunder game. Why not? We got nothing to lose. This is a sorry rebuild. Well, technically, if we're trying to rebuild, a loss like this would actually help us. It's just no one wants to lose in this way. But a loss would always help in a rebuild. But in a rebuild as well, your young players have to show some signs here. The only signs I've seen is that Kobe should doing everything but making the 3-point shots. Patrick Williams has gone quiet. Passive P in this game. And Io's missed a lot of easy ones as well, but he has 5 points. I think, our young guys have to start stepping up. It looks like I've caught the... No, let's skip ahead. You guys might have to let me know when the game's back on. So wait, didn't the Celtics play last night? Did they have a back-to-back? Why do I remember them playing last night? I don't know. I think they played I don't know. Looks like they're on their West Coast trip, it seems. Out here in OKC. All right. At least we're going to see some 2 good teams go at it here. Jaylen Brown takes a miserable shot, but Al Horford with the rebound. It's turned over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wants to run. Dort for 3. That's a miss. Bro, I feel like it's me. Every team I watch play misses shots. Shai gets the layup. He's complaining about the foul call. There's no foul there for Shai. And it looks like there's some blood. Oh my goodness. I am watching WWE. Put the Royal Rumble on right now. Let's watch some WWE. Oh, they just headbutted each other. Okay. Blood for both individuals. Sheesh, that looks rough. That looks rough. Zach is going to be he's going to be on demon time when he comes back. Look, I'm not going to say Zach Levine is going to come back and make everything better. Like, you know, like he's going to come in, pat everybody on the back. It's all right, boys. I got this. Let's go. Let's go win. Let's go on a 7, 8, 9 game win. I'm not going to say that because we know Zach Levine is part of the problem. We all know that. But to think Zach Levine is the only problem we have, I mean, what's the excuse today to go down 31 points in the game? Tell me the excuse. You can't put it on Zach Levine today. You can't just say, you're going to put it on Zach? Oh, Zach didn't travel to Philadelphia. That's why we're losing. Like, what can we do? We can't keep putting blame on one person. There's blame that goes to multiple people for a game like this. We can't just assume it's all one person's fault. Changed it at the right time. We got Josh Giddey in the post. Kicks it to Dort for 3. That's off. Rebound to Giddey. And that's a turnover for the OKC Thunder. I just hope that when Zach comes back, because he's going to come back, he's going to return before January 15th. If he even gets traded to the Lakers, assuming that happens on January 15th, he's going to come back before then. So he's going to play at least 1 or 2 games. In those 1 or 2 games, adjust with the team, get us some wins, and then go on your way, bro. That's how I feel when it comes to Zach LaVine. Come in and get us some wins, and then go do what you do, bro. Go to the Lakers and enjoy your time, and we'll move on as well. Okay, it looks like the game's back on. Thank you for letting me know, Tyler. Let's put the Bulls. Enough of this nonsense, Boston. Who wants to watch close games, bro? Boston and OKC. Yuck. Yuck. Disgusting. Okay. And all the way to live. Who wants to watch a blowout? Apparently me, bro. Apparently me. It says game break. Are we already on a timeout, bro? Ain't no way we timed out this early. What's up? You've come to the worst game, my friend. You've come to the worst game. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently we timed out. Bro, there's no way we timed out this early. Hold on. How long has the quarter been? Has the quarter started? We're only a minute in, bro. Maybe Philly timed out. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we'll wait for the timeout. Oh, man. I had to think I could have just, skipped the game, got some sleep, just have a regular day. It was a challenge call. Thank you, Blake. Can't win them all. It's been worse than that. If you were here for the entire watch-along, I feel like the mood goes all the way down, honestly. The mood has definitely taken a drop. We can't win them all. Sign Tobias right now. Zach for Tobias, ? Tobias has struggled against us. I know he's had a good game today. But the guy doesn't always play well. That's my problem with Tobias. To me, he seems inconsistent. This bad Chicago Bulls looking very hurtful. I'm hurt, man. But you can always put effort. Effort, Make your threes. I don't feel like making open threes should be that difficult for guys in the NBA. Maybe in 2012 or something would be hard, but in 2024, if you have open threes and you miss them, like, that's just bad, bro. Drummond gets the layup. This has got to be the worst blowout by the Sixers again. Levine for No. I definitely don't want that. I don't think there's a 1-1 for Zach. I'd be interested. I want picks or talents. We need some talent here. Drummond just trying to do something in the post. He airballs. I don't know how they didn't call that. There it is. They did call it a traveling violation by Andre Drummond. He airballs and got his own miss. Can't do that. Ball's got to hit the rim. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. When you're trying to get post hooks on Joel Embiid as your main source of offense, that's when you know things have really gone bad. Speaking of, Joel Embiid wants to try and isolate Drummond. He kicks it to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre goes for the layup. He misses. And Batum gets the offensive rebound. And it's a backcourt violation for Philly. I was going to ask who's doing well for the Bulls, but who's doing well for the Bulls is basically just DeMar DeRozan right now. No, I don't think anybody else is actually doing well for the Bulls. Drummond's doing okay against Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid has like 27 and 6 right now. So, I mean, you're not going to stop Joel Embiid. AC makes a 3. Aiden, is there a 1-for-1 you'd do for Zach? Oh, I'd still like Pascal Siakam. But I don't think we're going to do that now, considering the Raptors traded for a shooting guard. But other than that, not really. I like the Austin Reeves deal. I don't know. That's not going to be 1-for-1 because the money. We're going to have to get other people in return. But the reason why I like Austin Reeves is because he's on a very cheap deal. So you could potentially get roughly an 18 to 20 point per game scorer on, what, $12 million a year. You have some cap space to kind of move around other pieces. That's why I like Austin Reeves. If we get like D'Lo Reeves or D'Lo, Reeves Hachimura, whatever deal we're gonna get with the Lakers if we get one. Hachimura, I'm happy with, but Hachimura is a guy that we could trade if we don't want him as well. He's a very tradable asset. D'Lo is on an expiring contract, so fine, have him for a season, move him on. You know what I mean? And you can use that money to go and sign someone else and bolster up this team depth-wise. Because our bench today, bro, it's just Io. No one else has scored off of our bench. We need some bench depth, man. And if you get Reeves, you're going to have someone move to the bench, so that will improve your depth. So, again, it's one of those situations, man, where, like, just the contract makes sense for the Bulls. You're getting a 20-point-per-game scorer, roughly around there, on a cheaper contract. That's why I like Austin Reeves. I definitely want Reeves. Don't want Reeves. Lol. And that's weird. Well, there's a lot of things I've missed here. To be fair, Embiid is averaging like 33. He's going to get there, man. Don't you worry about that. Kobe White misses the midi. Drummond gets an offensive rebound. Drummond goes up and gets the layup. Nice. But Levine could be shipped off to the Pistons or something for a salary dump. Raps wouldn't mind picks. I don't think he's going to go to the Raptors, man. Why sign RJ Barrett, trade for RJ Barrett if you're going to pick up Levine as well? I don't find a world where Levine and RJ Barrett play together. You know what I mean? Just don't see it. Anyway, not D'Lo. But the thing about D'Lo is, I think D'Lo has to be part of it, just to match salaries. Like D'Lo, I feel like D'Lo is the absolute thing we are going to get from the Lakers. Whether we get Reeves or not, the one thing we're going to probably get is D'Lo. I would take D'Lo for a season and move him on to clear out the cap space and sign a very good player like Reeves. If that's a possibility, I'm happy with that. They have Hayes as well. I'm not necessarily that high on Hayes. I feel like Hayes gets bullied too much. He's very athletic, but I feel like he gets bullied. I don't know if I'm not a big fan of Hayes. I'd take him if he's in the deal, but I'm not necessarily looking for him. Let's clear the bench and get ready for the Knicks on national TV tomorrow. We're getting to that point, man. We're not coming back from this. This game is basically over. Yes, Tyler. Levine to the Hornets. I would love to do a deal with the Hornets. They've got picks, and I don't think they're going to get any better with Levine, to be honest. That's why I do a deal with the Pistons. If we could get the Detroit Pistons 2024 pick in a deal, I'm doing that in a heartbeat, bro. That's potentially the first pick. Even if they get Zach LaVine, bro, they're not going to get out of the situation that they're in. They've got 2 wins on their season, 3 wins on their season. I would take that in a heartbeat, man. The Detroit, the Kings, the Charlotte Hornets, the Indiana Pacers, these are the teams I'm looking at to do deals with. I just want to see the rookies play. I didn't want him to leave till it got toxic, and he really wanted to leave. If you're talking about Levine, Levine is Oh, we're talking about Larry Marketing here. Okay, Larry wanted to leave. I don't see Larry ever coming back to the Bulls. Larry's the same thing I do. Larry's the same way I kind of feel with Levine. They both didn't want to be here. Like, we changed our whole front office, our whole organization for Lowry, and then we just sat him on the bench, and he didn't want to be on the bench. So, I doubt Larry would want to come back here. I agree on Hayes. I was thinking we could get a pair of him with a big that could be good for us. Hayes and Vooch, Hayes and Drummonds. I don't know. Every time I watch Hayes, he gets bullied. He can catch a lob. He can run. He's very athletic. So he can help in that department. You know, the Bulls love to run. Get a center that can run. But every time I watch Hayes, even against small ball centers, the guy just gets shoved constantly, pushed out of the way. I feel like for a center, you need a physical presence in there. Like, he gets bullied more than Vooch does in my eyes. And Vooch gets bullied. Anyway, on a positive note, I guess, we have reached a double-digit like goal. We did that quite early in the stream, but I never really paid attention to it. We have 15 likes on the stream. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys for liking the stream, even though the Bulls are down bad at the moment and it's not looking any better. I don't think I've even watched any of the third quarter. But it looks like we've made some dent in the lead, kind of. 28 points is the lead right now for Philly. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you are still new to the channel and you want to see more watch-alongs, hopefully with a little bit more tempo and actually competitive spirit, feel free to subscribe. That should hopefully... And turn notifications on, by the way. I don't say this enough, but if you want to know every time I go live or every time I post a video, the best thing for you to do is to turn the notifications on. That's when you know when I'm going live. That's when you know when I'm going, I guess, to post a video, stuff like that. That's always helpful if you want to do, you know, anything in between when it comes to that. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys all for stopping by. Hopefully the next game against the Knicks, it'll be more competitive than this so we can actually watch the game and enjoy it. Because right now, I'm 10 times more focused on the chat than I am on the game. I don't really want to watch this. Yeah. But I've noticed Andre Drummond's having a very good quarter, so good for him. Let's take a look. Dennis 1, Levine 2, Barrett 3, Scotty 4. Nah. That goes against everything that they used to be, though. Like, they were team length. If you're going to go and put RJ Barrett as small forward, you're basically... Nah, I don't like that. I don't think the Raptors win games like that. Zach LaVine to the Kings. Yeah. I would love Zach LaVine to go to the Kings. I think the Kings have very good role players we could use. I just want to see the rookies play. I think we've said that. Yeah, bring Julian Phillips in this game, man. Let's do it. Okay. Pacers, they defo don't need LaVine. They could score all-star stats every game, but also concede all that. I don't know. I don't think the Pacers want LaVine, but, you know... I want Buddy Hield. That's who I want from the Pacers, man. Like, we'll see. You know, I don't think I feel like the Pacers at the beginning of the season wanted LaVine, but I don't think they want LaVine anymore. It's one of those situations. All right. -2 points in the deficit. Yeah. Same with Miles Bridges. I don't want Miles Bridges anywhere near this team. I'm so glad I didn't bet on the game. Yeah, save some money, man. Don't bet, bro. Don't bet. Don't bet on the Bulls, man. Like, they're just too unpredictable. Trey Jones, Aiden. I mean, he is a guard, but he's having a contractual. Wow, I just learned a new word today. Contractual issue with the Spurs. I have heard about Trey. Trey Jones played well against us, both games. We versed the Spurs one more time. I don't know how that's possible, but we do. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really interested in another guard unless it's an off-ball guard. I kind of want... The reason why I like Buddy Hield is because he doesn't need the ball in his hands to make a difference in the game. Julian Phillips is coming into the game, ladies and gentlemen. The rookies are out here. Let's bring Dalen Terry in as well. Let's just get all the rookies in. 80 to 55 is the score, by the way, if you're actually watching. Yeah, look, I want an off-ball guard. I want a guard that can move without the ball. I want a JJ Redick type of guy. Someone that can, you know, maybe like a... I'm trying to think of a guy that, you know, can play that JJ Redick type. Like, again, a Buddy Hield, I feel like, is a good example of it. Maybe like a DiVincenzo, even though he kind of is a ball handler a little bit as well these days with the Knicks. Guys like that. Guys that can make a difference without... Josh Hart, maybe. You know, guys that can shoot the three-point shot well. A Grimes, you know. Those are the type of guys I would want as if we're going to get another guard. You know, guys that don't need the ball in their hands to make the biggest difference. Anyway, that's just me. My 2K24 CPU could play better than this. I mean, again, if you play the CPU on Hall of Fame, you're not winning the games, bro. Like, I have a gaming channel and I tried to play my career on Hall of Fame. Oh, good luck, bro. If you're a forward, bro, you ain't getting open, bro. Like, you have to be a guard or a center to be good in my career in 2K24. What about Terry Rozier? Scary Terry. I feel like it's the same issue with Scary Terry. He needs the ball in his hands to be effective. But to be fair, Scary Terry plays with LaMelo Ball, and LaMelo Ball has the ball in his hands a lot. But with Scary Terry as well, he's a bit undersized as well for an off guard. I don't know. I don't think that works for the Bulls, but I think it's an option that I can live with if we get some picks with, you know, alongside of it. You know what I mean? Because if we're trading with Charlotte, I want picks because they are not a good team, and I don't think Zach LaVine takes them to the next level. You know, Zach LaVine's not going to make the Charlotte Hornets, I guess, a play-in team, a playoff team, maybe a play-in team, but not a playoff team, and we could use their pick. So I would sacrifice Zach LaVine for Scary Terry and some picks. Josh Hart isn't bad. He definitely isn't bad. I like Josh Hart. By the way, did you guys see OG Anunoby's first game with the Knicks? They beat the Timberwolves, did they not? I don't know if they actually... I was watching the game, but I didn't finish it. I don't know if they won the game or not, but I'm pretty sure they won the game. They played well against the top Western Conference team. That's who we have tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Knicks tomorrow. On national TV, apparently. I don't have that scheduled because I'm from Australia, so it doesn't really matter to me. But, yeah, interesting. Aiden, how insane would it be if our rookies won the game? Pretty insane. I mean, look, I'm looking at the game right now. The Bulls are only down by 22. They've stormed their way back. Not back. They haven't stormed their way to anything, but they made a big dent into the lead, I guess. Just won't be enough. Joel Embiid's at the line and he makes the first. Yeah, keep the chats coming in, bro. I don't want to watch this game. I don't make me commentate on this game, bro. I need chats coming in. Keep talking about LaVine or something. Keep talking about trades. Today's game's been a nightmare. All right, Dalen Terry drives. Julian Phillips. I feel like Julian Phillips has made a three, so that's good. DeMar DeRozan, he shoots a three. That is off. Rebound, Joel Embiid. And Tyrese Maxey's shooting a transition three, and he got it. One of them ones. Hi, hi, hi. I'm also watching the cricket. Look, as an Australian, cricket's meant to be, you know, my type of sport. And I don't necessarily like cricket. I like playing cricket. I don't like watching it. I'd rather watch the cricket. Because this is just, I don't know. Honestly, you know, I've planned for moments like this, but I just don't want to do it. I've literally planned where, like, if the Bulls are down bad in a game and, you know, they're down by like 30 points, I'd like go and actually play some PlayStation and stream it in the watch-along while the game is on. But I feel like it's disrespectful to do that. You know, like get a whole bunch of us to go join an Among Us game or something, you know, until the game is over. I was thinking of stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know. It feels a bit disrespectful because, you know, the Bulls have been doing well. I don't want to disrespect them, but at the same time, this is a pretty disrespectful performance, to be honest. So I don't know what to do. I really don't want to commentate this game. Like, usually when you see me, there's a lot of energy in the commentary. You know, I'm literally describing everything that happens. There's excitement as Dalen Terry shoots and airballs a three. There's excitement there when the Bulls play, and I'm excited to call it. But I'm not excited for this, man. Watch Windy City Bulls G League teams. I don't even think I have access to that. I'm from Australia. Where do we get access to that? Do I have to pay like a Windy City Bulls League pass? I'm not paying for the Windy City Bulls League pass if there is one, bro. Like I'm just not doing that. Hey Ada, what's your 2K thing so I can add you? I don't play 2K that often, but it's my PlayStation tag. It's the Bull Show, and because that's what my former name was. It's the Bull Show, but underscore for under every word, except for the last one. I think you should find me there. That's my PlayStation tag at least. My 2K character looks like Kobe White, you know? I'm one of them ones. Got the whole Kobe White, you know, jersey, Kobe White shorts, Kobe White tats. I did one with Zach LaVine a year ago. Made my guy look like Zach LaVine. I made my guy look like I like making my guy look like other, you know, NBA players. I made my guy look like D Rose a couple years ago. My friends called it alcoholic D Rose. It was funny. It was good. But I'm also from Australia, so like, unless you're, you know, wanting to play in my server, you're gonna lag out every game, man. You know, 2K servers ain't great. What's the score? I feel like the 76ers went on a bit of a run here. 89 to 67. Same score. 22 points. Can I, if I switch scenes, my PlayStation is on right now. If I switch scenes, they turned it off. Wow, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing right there. My PlayStation is on. I'd have to reset my Elgato just to actually stream a game. So I don't want to do that. John D Rose, yeah, that's what they called him. Bro, my D Rose look good, bro. I need to remember which game that was on, so I could download it and show you my D Rose, bro. My D Rose looked good at the time, bro. I'm telling you. Maybe not the tats. I feel like D Rose has a lot of tats, but the tats weren't right. But his face looked good, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I refuse to believe my D Rose looked like an alcoholic D Rose. Anyway, so far in the game, I don't even know. Javon Carter, Derek. I was gonna say Derek Rose. Javon Carter, Kobe White, Dalen Terry, Julian Phillips. Yeah, we've literally put our bench in the game. Our whole rookie lineup is out here. Yikes. It is what it is. How many chips would we have won if D-Rose didn't get hurt? I would say at least one. At least one. I feel like we would have been better than the Caps team. I think Miami, just for that time frame, Miami were too good. You know, D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh. For that style of basketball, I think they were just better than the Bulls, unfortunately. But when LeBron went to the Cavs, I think we would have been better than that Cavs team if D-Rose never got hurt. So I would say at least one. The Warriors dynasty kind of came after that D-Rose era as well. So I don't know if we'd be beating the Warriors dynasty. But, yeah, at least one, surely. I feel confident we could have got one. Maybe that 2014 one, where the one the Spurs won. We could have beat the Mavs. Yeah, we could have beat the Mavs. Maybe two. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. I agree. We had a team that could have matched up with that Mavs team better. In all honesty as well. Like, ain't nobody on that Miami Heat team was stopping Dirk. But I feel like we had enough bodies in there to stop Dirk. Not stop Dirk, but contain him. That's just me, though. Maybe two, then. Because I think we could have beat the Cavs team. You know, that... If we... No, all right. I'm going to say the 2012 team could have won the championship. And the 2014 season where the Heat lost to the Spurs. We could have won both of those championships. I don't think we beat the Warriors at all. The Warriors team is just too good. But we could have got to a couple of finals. Javon Carter, transition 3. That's off. $92-70. It's still 22 points. All right, let's put some commentary in it. Let's put some effort. I'll put some effort in there. Could the Bulls have stopped JJ Barea, though? Good question, man. JJ Barea, what a guy. I feel like, to be fair, Charlie Villanueva would have been a tough matchup. If you know, you know. All right, Kobe White running in transition. Patrick Beverley reaches. And Patrick Beverley gets tagged with a foul there. All right. DeMar DeRozan, ball in his hands. It looks like we've got some of our experienced players back in the game. DeMar with the fadeaway mid-range. That's off. Rebound, Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris wants to run. Again, there's no effort really on the defensive end for the Bulls here. Stop big Dirk's Mavs. I think we match... I'm not going to say we would have stopped Dirk. I think we have enough bodies in there to make it more tougher for Dirk compared to the Heat. The Heat never really had a true center. Chris Bosh was their center. They had, what's his name? The Birdman, Anderson. They had him. Udonis Haslem was good, but I feel like their weakest position was always the bigs. So that's why Dirk had the playoff series that he had. I feel like the Bulls could have done better, to be honest. I do believe we could have won that championship if we made the finals over the Heat. I'm not going to turn my back on that statement. Why is Patrick Williams not in the game? No idea. I haven't been watching. I apologize. I really haven't been watching. Patrick Williams, how many minutes has he even played? You're right. I haven't seen him all game, really. Box score. Patrick Williams has only played 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with Pat. Wow. We could have 8 if Mike ain't leave those 2 seasons. Yeah. We could have. We could have. But again, that's hypothetical. These are all hypotheticals, man. It's like, we never really know. We'll never know. We'll never know how much championships D-Rose could have won if he didn't get hurt. So unfortunately, I cannot believe, and it's against Philly as well. He got hurt. It's just all Philly. It's all Philly's fault, man. Philly's fault for everything, man. It's getting ridiculous out here. It looks like Kobe White's hurt now. Actually, Kobe White slipped in the paint, and Kobe's holding his ankle. I can't deal with this, bro. Not only are we getting absolutely smacked and punched in the mouth, now Kobe White's hurt. It's always Philly, bro. It's always Philly. Nothing can go right in the city of brotherly love, bro. Where's the love for the Bulls here in Philly, man? Every time we come here, something bad happens. Let's hope Kobe White's okay. Let's hope it's a minor ankle sprain minimum and it's nothing really bad. But Kobe White hurt his ankle. I doubt he's coming back in this game. Drama with the putback slam. Oh, man. I need a drink, bro. I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache. All right. I've returned. You'll never know how many championships if Rondo, Wade, and Jimmy worked. You know what? I don't even care what anybody says. That time frame is one of my favorite as a Bulls fan. Because you don't often get to see your favorite player join your favorite team. And Dwayne Wade, look, I love the Bulls, but even when I first started watching basketball, I was always a fan of Dwayne Wade from the Miami Heat. Even the rivalry, I get it. There was a big rivalry. You're not supposed to like any Miami Heat players, but I like Dwayne Wade, bro. I like Dwayne Wade. And when you see your favorite player join your favorite team, I don't care how bad they are. You enjoy those moments. You enjoy those moments because it's very rare. If your favorite player is Luka Doncic, for example, Luka will never come to Chicago. Most likely. You never say never, but most likely, 99.9%, he would never come to Chicago. But on that one occasion, even if he's washed, old, sucks, if he comes to Chicago and you've been watching him for the last 10 years of your life, 15 years of your life, and then he comes to Chicago, enjoy those moments, man. If D Rose ever comes back to Chicago to end his career, I don't care how bad the Bulls are or how good the Bulls are. If he's having one last hurrah in Chicago, you better enjoy those moments. Enjoy them. Don't let them go to waste. I enjoyed that season even though it sucked because I got to see D Wade in the Bulls uniform. Even Rondo. I love Rondo. I love Rondo. You know me. I love true point guards. I love playmaking point guards, man. I love them. Unless you give him the Slovenian team to play in Chicago. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm not really sure what that means. The real tragedy is that Dum Dum in LA, who wants everybody to say he's better than Jordan, could have joined the Bulls and he'd been the oldest guy of the team with D Rose and the rest. Look, no disrespect. If we could have got LeBron with Derrick Rose, the Bulls, again, Garpax, fire Garpax, would have never happened. If you could have got LeBron in Chicago with Derrick Rose, even Dwayne Wade as well, if we got that to work, Wow. Wow. That's all I'm saying. Wow. But not meant to be. But I would have loved LeBron here. No, look, I get it. People, there's LeBron haters out there. People will always try to disprove, LeBron. Could not care less about this GOAT debate, by the way. Who's better, Michael Jordan? I don't care, bro. They don't play in the same era. MJ retired in 2003. LeBron debuted in 2003. It's done, bro. Who cares? I don't care. I will always say MJ is the GOAT, but I'll be honest, I don't care about this debate. I never have. But I would have loved to have seen LeBron join the Bulls. If LeBron and D-Wade, there was a whole conversation about those two guys coming to the Bulls. But they went to the Heat instead and they signed Chris Bosh. If they could have got D-Wade and LeBron to the Bulls with Derrick Rose. Crazy. That would have been a dynasty. I agree. I really think, bro, we would have won more than 2 championships with that team. Assuming LeBron stayed for longer than he did, though. The GOAT debate means the world to LeBron and his stands. I could not care less about the GOAT debate. I don't care if you think LeBron is the GOAT. I really don't. I don't hate LeBron. Like, I feel like if you're a Bulls fan, it's like you have to sign a contract. You have to talk badly about LeBron at all times. You have to hate LeBron with all your heart. He's the worst player in the NBA. I don't feel that way about LeBron. I really don't. I think LeBron's a heck of a player. I think, of course, in modern day basketball, he's dropped off. No disrespect, he has dropped off. The guy doesn't play anywhere near as good as the defense as he used to. But offensively, LeBron's LeBron. He's still at it. At his age, I have nothing but respect for LeBron James. I wish there was a different debate. That's why it matters to me, lol. It doesn't matter to me, man. It really doesn't. For Luka to play in Chicago, the whole Slovenian national team must... Okay. I get it now. You know what? It's like what we tried to do. We tried to sign Giannis' brother just to bring Giannis to the Bulls. That was funny. But yeah, man. Enjoy the moments. If I'm telling you now, if D Rose ever comes back to Chicago for a 1-year thing, one last hurrah. Hey, this is my goodbye. I want to retire in Chicago. And by the way, with D Rose, I don't want none of this nonsense that let's sign a 1-day contract then retire. Like Joakim Noah and Luol Deng did. Sign a 1-day contract, I'm retiring in Chicago. I get it. They couldn't play no more. D Rose is still in the league. If I want D Rose to come and have one last season, just one season in Chicago, have his send off, get standing ovations at the United Center every game, no matter win or lose, and get that respect that he deserves for being an MVP for this Chicago Bulls team. I want D Rose back for one more season. Whenever his last season is, I want him for that season. That's just me, though. That's just me. And I want to enjoy that last season with him, whether we win 80 games or we lose 80 games. Is he getting valuable minutes in Memphis? Last I heard, he was injured. I had a couple of games starting, but look, I'm not bringing Derrick Rose in because he's going to change the Chicago Bulls. Like, you don't bring Derrick Rose in at his age of 35 years old and expect him to revolutionize this Bulls team. Like, that's not the purpose of bringing him in. If you're trying to fix this Bulls team and make it a competitive team, you don't bring Derrick Rose back into the team. You just don't. He was a starter for Memphis at the beginning of the season. They were second last in the Western Conference. No disrespect to D Rose. I'm not trying to say he's a bad player or anything, but I don't think he impacts winning anymore. But if you want to bring D Rose back, you bring him in for the moment of, this is his last season. He could be on the way out. Let's sell, like the the Kobe Bryant treatment. I know Kobe Bryant won 5 championships, stayed with the Lakers his whole career. It's completely different. But I don't know. I like that sentiment. D Rose was an MVP caliber player in Chicago. He won the MVP here. He did a lot for this Bulls team in the small amount of years that he was healthy. He never really wanted to leave Chicago. The Bulls got rid of him. It's not the other way around. Just bring him in. Let him play some garbage time minutes. Maybe come off the bench. And just, you know, see it out for a bit. You know what I mean? By the way, my phone is ringing. I'm not answering that. If you can hear it, I apologize. The UD rock, exactly. Coming in for some leadership, speaking to guys like Kobe and Io. You know, Io probably looks up to D Rose as that mentor type of role in the basketball sense. So trust me, Io would thrive with D Rose in here, just giving him some pointers, stuff like that. That's exactly what I mean. He doesn't have to play every game, but just like that last send off. It's something I wish, you know, Paul Pierce had for the Celtics when he retired. I think he retired with the Clippers. I know it doesn't always happen, and you can't expect it to happen, but I would love it to happen. Just get him like on a minimum deal, you know, get that 15th roster spot. It'd be nice. It would be nice. Just remember, Jimmy Butler said he wanted to retire here as well. So, yeah, we're not a retirement home out here. I don't want to, you know, put that sentiment on the Bulls, but I want to respect the players that have played here and given everything to this team in our success. And D Rose was a big part of that. Anyway, there's still 9 minutes, man. Oh my, there's 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. I've not looked at this game whatsoever, but there's an Adama Sanogo appearance. Adama Sanogo's coming into the game wearing the number 21. That looks weird on someone that's not Jimmy Butler. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Huh. Scotty's looking for a new job. He might be interested in the Bulls, but I don't know what's gone into Scottie Pippen. Look, man, basketball is a soap opera just as much as a soap opera is a soap opera. There is controversy, there is toxicity, there is arguments, there is disagreements, there's backstabbing. The NBA is filled with drama. And Scottie Pippen adds fuel to the fire on that claim. Well, I hate that, but I hate that there's drama when it comes to the Bulls and Scottie Pippen. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be the LA type of teams where there's drama every day. It's like you're keeping up with the Kardashians in a basketball game, you know? Like, I don't want none of that with the Bulls. I want the Bulls just to handle their business, but, you know, it is what it is. Scotty just doesn't seem to like MJ very much these days. Ah, man. This game's on the ropes. Just don't call another timeout, please. Just let this game go by. Let's just let the 8 minutes fly away. Let me just live it down in peace. This game reaction is literally going to be like a 2-minute video. I ain't making a whole... Or maybe I say that now, but... I'm tired, man. I woke up, I wouldn't say fairly early, but I didn't get much sleep for this game. I'm just thinking what my bed feels like right now and how I'd love to just take a nap, man. It's also very hot in Australia as well. That doesn't help. Anyway. What time is it in New Zealand? I'm not in New Zealand. I'm in Australia, and right now it's 1 p.m. It's 1:09. I woke up at 10:30 to watch this game. 10:30? It's a good time, to be fair. And 10:30 is a very reasonable time, but just lack of sleep. That's what it is. Isn't it 1 p.m. over there and you want to sleep? Again, just lack of sleep beforehand. You know me. I'm streaming at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro. Like, I'm weird. Bro. I'm just weird. You know, it's the New Year season. That's okay. It is 1 p.m. here. You are right. That's okay. New Zealand ain't too far away. I feel like the time zone is a couple hours different. Like where technically New Zealand is from the future. If you're talking about Melbourne or Australia being from the future, or Sydney, whatever city in Australia is from the future, New Zealand's ahead of us. Nets are down bad on the Pelicans. Let's take a look at what's going on around the NBA. Let's take a look. So, we didn't even do that at halftime. Obviously, the Bulls are down bad. The Thunder are losing to the Celtics in a close game at halftime, 62-58. That's a fun game. Like you said, the Pelicans are destroying the Brooklyn Nets. That they seem to be on the Bulls and Philly type of vibe right now. Grizzlies up by 7 over the Spurs. That's what's going on around the NBA. Mikal Bridges, are you keen on him? I would be very keen on Mikal Bridges, but I'm 99% sure Brooklyn won't trade him for Levine. When it comes to these types of deals, you have to look at both teams. Like, Mikal Bridges would work so well for us. He's a forward, a defensive player. He could shoot, create his own shot, efficient. He's all the Bulls couldn't want from that trade for Levine. But that's Brooklyn's number one option. Ain't no way they're going to trade him for Levine. No way. That's one of those ones where if we did that deal, like, I'd be dancing on the street. What about Cam Thomas, though? I feel like that's more likely, but I don't think they want to give up on him either. Thomas and Levine would clash, though, both scorers. Potentially. I mean, they're both primary ball handlers as well for the most part. I think that's the biggest clash. It's not the fact that they're both scorers. It's that they both want the ball in their hands. They both want to use the pick and roll to score. They both want to size up their own shots. If Levine could become a catch-and-shoot player for this team, we would be so much better. You know how good Zach LaVine is from the catch-and-shoot? But the problem is he wants the ball in his hands and he wants to do pick and rolls every possession. That's what his game is. But if he could just sit in the corner and shoot the ball, we'd be a different team, man. Time for Ben redemption with the Bulls. Ben Simmons? Look, I'm an Australian. I say this all the time with Ben Simmons. I'm an Australian. I will always support my fellow Australian man. You know, I've played on the courts that Ben Simmons has played on before. Not on a competitive spirit in any way. My team's always sucked, and I suck. But still, I've played on the same courts Ben Simmons has played on. I don't want Ben Simmons here. I don't want Ben Simmons here. I think Ben Simmons makes no sense for the Bulls. We can't shoot threes, and we can't shoot. I mean, look at today. How many threes have the Bulls made, by the way? Let's take a look at that. The Bulls have made... Where's the threes? 7 from 33. We've made 7 threes today. Very poor efficiency. 7 threes in a whole game is abysmal. You know what I mean? Ben Simmons won't help that at all. He won't shoot the 3. And he's going to be passing to shooters that can't shoot the 3. So I think Ben Simmons is stay away. If we had 4 prolific 3-point shooters and Ben Simmons, that would make me happy. I'd be so happy with that. But if Ben Simmons is going to pass to Kobe, Io, DeMar DeRozan from the 3-point line, and none of them make it, that's a problem. Like, Ben Simmons becomes useless then. And then traffic cones under the rim with Drummond and Vooch offensive-wise. I mean, Vooch is having a... Vooch used to be a very good three-point shooter. The guy was at least in the 30 percentile when it comes to the three-point range, you know? 33%. Sometimes, I think he had 37% at one season. This season he's shooting like 26% from the three. So, again, no one can shoot the three on this Bulls team, man. Kobe White had a fantastic stretch, but that stretch has gone downhill quickly. Again, that guy's been horrible from the three-point line in this stretch. The only consistent three-point shooter we truly have is Patrick Williams. Simple as that. Simple as that. Dalen Terry drives to the rim. Adama Sanogo with the layup, flex on him, and one. That's his first career points. Congratulations, Adama Sanogo, on scoring your first NBA points. And they're an and one. That's a pretty good way to introduce yourself to the league. And if he makes the free throw as well, that'd be 10 times sweeter. He missed it. Unlucky. Still a good way to introduce yourself. Comes in, scores his buckets, getting rebounds. That's another rebound for him. We're just watching the Adama Sanogo show right now. Can we get CG43 there to the Bulls? So, why do I not know who that is? I'm going to search that up. I feel like I should know that. CG43. Who is that? I don't even know who that is, bro. Why does his name sound so familiar? Does he play in Australia? Okay, interesting. There you go. Does play for Australia. Plays in Australia. Yeah, I don't really keep up with the NBL, to be honest. Chris Golding. There you go. Well, from the photo I've seen, he's on an expiring contract. Maybe. Anything's possible, I guess. What's up, everybody? So what happened with Kobe White? Did something happen? He hurt his ankle, unfortunately. All he does is shoot threes. As long as he's making them, welcome to the team, bro. 3:40 to go. Again, like this is I apologize, man. Like, this is obviously not my best effort in terms of a watch along. Like, I feel like I could do more. I feel like I could still keep the energy up. I still feel like I could, you know, just, I guess, be a better host for a watch along. But it's just so hard to do something like that when you're tired. The 76ers are killing us. You know, like, it's hard, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? Lofton Jr. This man plays for Philly? Bro, this guy cooked us in the Summer League. If you guys know, this guy is a menace in the post. You're having an off night, it happens. I just feel like it's not by design, though. Like, if this game was close, I'd be on it. It's just that the game is too far from gone, and I just don't know what to do. Like, again, in normal circumstances, I wouldn't be watching the game right now. Like, who wants to see this? Like, I know there are many Bulls content creators out there, but I could guarantee you not all of them are watching this game to the very end. Like, It is what it is. Like, I'm watching it, but I just don't want to talk about it. Who wants to talk about this? It's all good. These blowouts are just, yeah, you know. DT's at the line. He makes the first. Lofton Jr. is a guy I would absolutely love on the Bulls, by the way. He's more of an old school type of guy. In the post, you know, can bully centers. Sonoku or Lofton Jr. would be a good matchup. Both of them are very, very physical players. This is kind of cool to see, I'm not going to lie. Sonogu with another rebound. How many... Bro, I bet you this guy has more rebounds than everybody on the team except for Drummond, bro. How many rebounds does Sonogu have right now? Only 2. Never mind. My bad. I feel like every time I look up, it's Sonogu getting a rebound. But speaking of, Sonogu gets fouled. He's going to go to the line again. He's delaying the game at this point. You know, I'm happy to see him thrive out there, but bro, why are you delaying the game, man? Speed run these free throws, bro. And it's a timeout. Oh my goodness, bro. Who called that timeout, man? Why? 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 Just why? Doesn't make sense. Well, anyway, guys, we are 1 like from the 20 likes on the watch along. Look, all I'm going to say, I'm not even going to ask for likes anymore. I'm just going to say the fact that the Bulls got smoked in this game, down 30 plus most of the game. And there is 19 likes on this stream. 1 like away from 20. That means a lot, because it means that through thick and thin, through the ups and the downs, through the wins and the blowouts, you guys still enjoying the streams regardless of what happens. Maybe next time, if you guys want, if the Bulls are down by 30 again, we'll all join an Among Us game and we'll just play some Among Us for a while. You know, if you want. I feel like that could be fun. Because let's be honest, who wants to watch the Bulls down by 30? I feel like that could be something very interactive that we can all do. You know what I mean? Be fun. Anyway, it is what it is. Let me know if you guys like that idea. That was the idea I had from the very beginning of the season. If the Bulls got cooked, we all join an Among Us game. Just have some fun and, you know, take the pain away a little bit. But if you guys are not on board with that idea, it is what it is. We have a swish bucket shooter on the Heat. He is in the G League, but don't take him away from us. His name is Cole. I don't know how to say his last name. Cole Swider? Cole Swider? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who he is. Again, I don't look at the G League, to be honest. I don't have, unless I think I have to pay an extra subscription fee to watch G League games, and I'm just not doing that. Ain't no way I'm doing that. I never played that. How much is it? You never played Among Us before? I'm pretty sure it's free. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on a PlayStation. You can play it on your PC. I think on consoles and PC it costs, but I think on your phone it's free. I could be wrong though. Again, just something to take the pain away, because I don't want to watch the Bulls down by 40 again. Like, I'd rather have the game on, but do something else. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I could even technically just, you know, play some 2K and rebuild the Bulls right here if I wanted to. Just go on 2K and do a Bulls rebuild. You know? We could do anything. I think it's like $4 on the phone. Bro, you actually have to pay for it on the phone? That's so bad, bro. When did you have to pay for it? I have it on the phone, but I guess at one point it was free on the phone, because I never paid for Among Us on the phone. I could become a Fortnite streamer for 20 minutes. We can all jump in a game of Fortnite, bro. We can do anything, man. It could be anything you want. I don't care, bro. I just don't want to watch the Bulls go down by 40 every game. I'd rather do something else and just get mad and scream and stuff like that. Bulls sneaking back, it's done, bro. 76ers stopped trying ages ago. It's nice to see the Bulls' young guys get a run out, though. Julian Phillips looked like he had a solid game. Adama Sanogo's doing well. You know, it is what it is. And there's Bulls play. No. I'm not having this. What I just saw is ridiculous. I haven't been looking for a while, but this Bulls team's been down by 30 all game. This Bulls team has been down by 30 all game. And the audacity on the bench, our starters are smiling and joking as this team's getting blown out. I hate that. That is something I dislike with a passion. The fact that you're getting smoked. You've been smoked all game. You got cooked by Philly all game. Yet there's videos of you smiling and joking on the bench. Like it doesn't even mean anything. That's a joke. That's a joke. Shame on you. I think that was Drummond and Kobe. Shame on both of you. No, I'm not happy with that. The last thing you should be doing is joking and smiling when you're getting your... I'm not going to say it. I need to have self-control. But it's disrespectful. That is very disrespectful. Get mad. I'm mad. That made me mad. I'm not gonna lie. That made me furious. But I'm not gonna swear at this Bulls team. I'm not gonna lower myself to that level to swear and cuss out a Bulls team. It's just not me. It's not me. I can't do it. But that is mad disrespectful. The audacity to be laughing when you got clapped the entire game. You got destroyed. The entire game, all 4 quarters. Ain't one quarter, there was no one good quarter for the Bulls. And the Bulls starters, the leaders of this team, the guys that you need to rely on to bounce back from moments like this, are laughing and joking about it on the bench is ridiculously disrespectful. I don't care if that's a normal thing or not. No team should be seeing their starters getting destroyed like that and laughing about it on the bench. If I saw Giannis do that, I'm having a go at Giannis. But Kobe White and Drummond are the ones doing that. I hate that. That should be something in the NBA we should never see. You should never, ever get destroyed like that and just be happy about it and smile it off. I don't like that. Remember earlier you were saying it was disrespectful to switch to something while the Bulls were getting blown out? You're right. I should have. You know what? If next game, the next game we get blown out like this, we're down by 30 plus. If they're going to disrespect Bulls fans like that, smile and think it's just all a big game, a big joke, not taking it seriously, then I'll do the same to them. That's fine. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm getting heated, and I just don't want to. I don't want to be in the stream no more. I don't like that at all. All right, the Bulls is such an embarrassment. That's a joke. I'll be sure to mention that in the watch along. I feel like I'm a bad influence on you. I was getting mad regardless. Like I got mad before you even said get mad, but I think what triggered me is that we're down by 40. The Bulls young guys are giving everything they have on the court to try and salvage a respectable scoreline. This scoreline ain't terrible, 110 to 97. It's bad, but it's not the worst thing you'll ever see. That fourth quarter, our young guys did absolutely everything to try and make that a salvageable scoreline. And you have the starters sitting there knowing that they got destroyed, let Bulls fans across the world down for this game, came out with no energy to begin, made no shots, and they're just going to sit there and joke about it like it's nothing. Like this doesn't mean anything to them. And then you look at why the Bulls are at a negative record, or why everybody's saying there's problems with the Bulls and we should rebuild. It's stuff like that that makes it a rebuild. I'll even give you a... Do you think that the Detroit Pistons, when they have 27, 28, 29 game losing streaks, whatever it is, you think they're laughing like that on the bench? The Detroit Pistons, the team that is the absolute worst in the NBA by far. And I don't see them laughing like that on the bench on their losing streaks, or when they get destroyed like that. And that's a team that loses on a regular basis. That's a team that people are saying are tanking, or are too bad to tank even. They're trying to win and they're losing. And I don't see them disrespecting their fans by laughing on the bench. Yeah, their performances are disrespectful, but they're a bad team and they're playing bad basketball. Alec Burks laugh at the end of games. Well, he should be traded. Simple as that. Alec Burks ain't good enough to be laughing on the bench for the Detroit Pistons. But you look at guys like Cade, and he's miserable. I'm not saying you shouldn't be... Look, I'm not saying be miserable. I'm not saying, you know, this should mean the world to you. I'm not saying you should lose sleep over a game like this, even though some of the greats do lose sleep after games like this. But the least you could do is be respectful and not joke about the situation in the fourth quarter. Do not joke about getting destroyed by the Philadelphia 76ers in a game. It's just common decency here. I'm not asking you to, you know, treat this like the world is going to end. It's just a basketball game. I understand that. But you should not be laughing like it's a big joke either. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That's just not it. I don't know if I'm making a big deal out of it or not. This happens a lot around the NBA. It's not just the Bulls, but the Bulls did it today and I didn't like it. But there are some teams that do this and I don't like it one bit. What is there to smile about, bro? You got 21 likes. Thank you very much. But what is there to smile about this loss? Are you smiling because... I don't know, man. Bro, you play the game to see if you got a game. Why so... Are you saying, why am I so... You're so serious, dude? It's just... No, look. Look. I'm not saying that you should throw tantrums. I'm not saying punch chairs. I'm not saying rip jerseys. I'm not saying, you know, go to the media and, you know, say that this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. But, bro, why... Don't tell me you're fine with seeing this Bulls team smiling and joking like it's a big, you know, it doesn't mean anything to them. Like it's a big joke. That's not acceptable. Like, okay, one way, you know, you feel, it's like feeling too much one way and feeling too much the other way. It's not funny that you're getting blown out, but you shouldn't be throwing tantrums either. Bro, at least leave it into the locker room. That is very disrespectful in my opinion. A lot of people won't find that funny. It's not funny. I don't think it's a joke, man. It's not funny. Funnily enough, if you're a competitive basketball player, this is your job to take this seriously. If anything, it should be the fans laughing, not the players. Do you want to win championships one day? Go back to the glory days. This was about these guys joking around. That's bad. It's the modern NBA. It's the modern NBA. It's not just, again, I'm saying it because the Bulls did it, but this is a thing around the league I have a problem with. Stuff like that. You're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. to try and compete in games. And when you get blown out, that should mean something. It should not be a joke to you. You know, it's one of those ones. I am serious about it because it's a big problem. I miss the days when we had rivals and rivalries against the Knicks, against the Miami Heat, against the Bad Boys. I like those days. Again, you know, we're comparing older teams. I ain't never see D-Rose laugh like that after a loss. We're talking about D-Rose out here before. I ain't never see D-Rose laugh like that after a loss. Not that bad of a loss. Something's got to change there. That can't happen, man. But again, modern NBA. Apparently everything's a big joke for everybody. It is what it is. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for watching. If you are new, you know, and you want to see more streams, feel free to subscribe if you are new to, you know, to this channel. Let's hope the next game I don't get that heated. Because, again, you know, I think even I overreacted a little bit, you know. I just thought it was very disrespectful. And I don't like being disrespected like that. What's worse than, I guess, us laughing at ourselves is if the 76ers were laughing at us. That's the only thing that could be worse. But it is what it is. Hopefully I can keep my composure next time. And I think everybody loses it every now and then. But it is what it is. Hopefully I can be better in the next stream. Hopefully the Bulls can be more competitive so we can actually make this a fun and an engaging stream. And not just a pity fest and whatever. But we'll move on. It's because they have easy lives. It's pretty annoying because it's a waste of time for us. They can leave, grab a paycheck, and dozens of millions of dollars. It's not funny. Look, I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to say they have easy lives. They're athletes. Athletes don't have easy lives. Athletes, by the time that they're 70, 80 years old, they're going to have it worse than a lot of us. Because of the pain that they put their bodies through. I'm not going to say they have easy lives. But it's not funny. It is not funny to get paid millions of dollars to get blown out in a game and then laugh about it. Like, it's just not. That's just not. It's not something I would do. But again, that's modern NBA. I didn't see that happen in the 2010s. I didn't see that happen in the 80s and 90s. Well, I wasn't around, but judging by what most people say, that never happened in the 80s and 90s. That seems to be a very modern thing. Where you get blown out and you just laugh it off like it's nothing. So we'll see. Actions speak louder than words. We'll see what happens against the Knicks. We need a response. This is a bad start to the road trip. It's a mini road trip. We'll see if they can pick it up against the Knicks. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I wonder how the league would be if players lost money for not winning enough games in a season. Outrage. They'd be on strike. I'll tell you that much. True doctors died from COVID, saving people that didn't believe in science. Athletes have a simple life. They should at least take it seriously on the court. I agree. They should take it seriously. It looks bad on them that they're laughing it off like it's nothing. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I apologize for my outbursts. Hopefully I can be better tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.